Hey you guys, welcome to the Daily Alison. No time for an intro today because the video I want to show you is too long. Too long, I say. Take a look.
Oh my god, I'm in a cab too. But we're still we're
bouncy.
still not dating. I want you to get the wrong idea.
Yeah, you guys don't get the wrong idea. And in fact,
People can share cabs without then hooking up with each other afterwards.
I mean, I've never had that experience, but yes, I believe
Sure
that
it
it's
is.
possible.
Yeah.
But you know what, given that I always hook up with people I take cabs with,
Now I feel a lot of pressure.
the taxi, remember when there was the strike? Man, that was a busy time for me. Because for those of you who don't know, when there was the strike, strangers would have to get in cabs together and then do it.
Yeah, I know. I was constantly looking out for who was in the cab.
Right.
Because I knew that we had to do it afterwards. So I was like, yeah.
It was a weird rule that they imposed.
If I was in downtown, I just walked home because it was like downtown is all like these Wall Street guys, and I'm like, sorry, I can't get in a cab with you.
Right. Yeah.
Because I don't have sex with people who work on Wall Street. It's just a rule. Or dudes.
When did you realize that you didn't want to have sex with dudes who work on Wall Street? When was the first time you realized that was not something you were into?
Oh, I mean, after like the fifth bad experience, I just,
You tried it like a few more times and then you stopped.
Right, yeah. Then I confirmed that it was a bad idea.
Right. So anyway, I suppose people would want to be knowing.
I always want to be knowing. It's ABK, always be knowing, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm AWTBK, always want to be knowing. It's it rolls off the tongue. Anyway, people might want to be knowing. People who are also might want to know where we were tonight. So fill them in, Dustin.
We were at a Fox party. I mean, it wasn't like a party thrown by Fox. It was a party with a lot of Fox people there.
Yeah, it was Bill Schultz and Andy Levy's birthday party on a rooftop.
Your people know who those people are.
Some of them people do, yeah. Your people don't. Do you have people? You have people.
I have, yeah. I'd like to think I have people. I don't know.
But then they wouldn't know. Anyway, Ann Coulter was at the party. We didn't talk to her, but at the very end,
she waved
couple
at me.
people were like, oh, Ann Coulter is leaving. And so I turned and I looked at her with laser eyes. I didn't mean to, but I was just like, and she kind of like did the half wave, and then Dustin thought it was at him. But I ask you, she's never met Dustin. She's met me. Why would she wave at Dustin?
I was looking at her with brooding nonchalance, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure if she was waving, it would have been in response to that.
I was ignoring her pretty intensely, so I think...
Wait, you just said you gave her laser eyes.
I know. I was trying to come up with another term that's like brooding nonchalance, but I missed the mark by quite a lot.
Yeah, instead you contradicted yourself. Now there's no credibility to your story that Ann Coulter waved at you. I just Ann Coultered you in this argument.
Why would she wave? I know, you totally did. Tell me this. Why would she wave at someone who she doesn't know who's giving her brooding nonchalance? Like, I don't ever wave at strangers.
Well, you're not Ann Coulter, are you?
No. Which point?
I'm just saying that, I think that, why would she wave at you?
Because she knows me.
She doesn't know you.
Yes, she does.
I don't think she
We've
does.
been on TV together more than once.
More than once?
Yeah.
Why didn't she talk to you earlier in the party?
Because we don't know each other well enough to talk. Because she didn't see me until then. We're not buddy-buddy or anything, but she would know who I am if she sees me enough to give. It was a wave of, which is the wave you give someone that you think you might know, which is she thinks she might know me.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, do you think she gave you a half wave because she wants to take your pants off? Because you're pretty nonchalant?
I think that's very possible.
But who uses the half wave to communicate that? That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, I think she wanted to go with the full wave. I think in her brain, because we also were speculating that she might have been a little tipsy.
Right.
She was thinking, I want to take his pants off, and she was about to give me the full why don't I take your pants off wave, but then she realized, fuck, I'm Ann Coulter, and that guy's a fucking nobody that I don't know. And then, like, halfway through, she's like, oh, I can't do that. And so then it came down. So she, like, you know, her ego kicked in, and then she had to get her cool back. But she had already committed to the wave before she got her cool back.
Why don't you keep talking? Maybe you'll convince yourself of that, Dustin.
I'm pretty convinced.
This is what I think. I think maybe she was reaching for your pants, and then she's like, oh, wait, I think I know that girl. Oh. It could have been both.
Good, that's a good compromise. Yeah. I can live with that.
Okay, me too, even though I don't think she was... Anyway, what else happened at the party that we need to talk about? Anything? Well, 3 guys. No, sorry. Julie Banderas, Dustin, and someone else were wearing clothes that are all the same color.
Yeah, it was a popular color.
What do you call that? Coral? Or salmon? Or chili pepper?
I think coral is probably the closest to what I would call it. This girl I work with called it sherbet today. But sherbet comes in all different flavors, and those are all different colors.
That's ridiculous.
So
what would it be? Papaya sherbet?
But sherbet is like a type of thing. It's
right.
Not,
it's like,
not a thing.
This is my ice cream shirt.
Right. It would be like calling a color like sofa. You know, and it's like...
Oh boy, that kicked off a lot of neuroses for me. I know what you mean.
Exactly, and they come in all different colors, so how can you call something a color?
Right. Or
after something that's all
what color is that? It's
that color is rainbow.
Car. Right.
Or that rainbow but I mean, rainbow could be all the colors, but I'm just, you know.
No, I know what you mean,
It's like your pants were totally rainbow, and you're like, what? They're just gray.
Or if they were white, that's in the light spectrum, it's all the colors, you know?
Right, yeah. Anyway.
No, but I know what you mean. It's,
It was a weird thing to call it. So, I mean, I can say it's not sherbet, but coral might capture it.
Well, did she say that was a sherbet colored shirt, though? Because I have used sherbet to describe pastels. Like, everyone looks like sherbet. I feel like
she was like, oh, nice color, sherbet.
Oh, see, I feel like she should have said sherbety.
No, there wasn't any qualifier. It was like she felt very confident about it. Like she had identified it.
Because she works in fashion? Does she work in fashion, or does she work in dairy products?
She like kind of works for
sherbet.
Elle. She would like to write for Elle, but she doesn't. So
I think we know why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Know your colors if you want to write for Elle.
Right.
And don't name stuff after stuff that doesn't have a definitive color.
But more importantly, have you ever ordered sherbet, and have you ever wanted to order it? Sherbet is like the poor man's ice cream. Sherbet is like...
Yeah, it's definitely the poor man's something. But I don't know what makes it that. But I think I kind of like... Isn't it like... It's like ice cream...
It's like a sorbet, but it's more...
But it's creamier than that.
Yeah, but it's not creamy enough to be called creamy.
But it's like a creamsicle in ice cream form.
I guess. Like, if you want something...
But that's kind of
ice creamy. Yes, but yeah. It's like when you want candy. Do you want chocolate or do you want Skittles?
But it's low
rent.
I don't know. I mean, like, it may be tasty, but it's low rent. Like, it's not gelato.
It's not,
or
yeah,
gelato
sorbet.
or sorbet. You'd be like, oh, I was just having some sorbet. Like, when I was, making conversation with Ann Coulter after she had waved at me, we probably would have talked about, like, our favorite sorbets because we're classy people. But we would never talk about sherbet.
No. What would your favorite sorbet be?
Blood orange.
Oh, really? Mine would be blood orange. But that, if I was making it up, I don't even think I would want sorbet. I'm never like, I could go for a refreshing sorbet. If it was there, I might eat it. But I don't tend to want sorbet.
Well, of course not. It's a palate cleanser, so you only want sorbet after something's on your palate. You don't have an empty palate and say, like, give me sorbet.
Right, like after pork rinds, I'm like, I could go for some sorbet.
Exactly.
I've never had a pork rind,
right.
But I feel like I'd probably like it.
But with that, I would probably have like a mango sorbet.
Oh, right. I could, like a lemon sorbet. I know it's prosaic, you guys, but I could do lemon. Oh my gosh, we're going to be out of time.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should end
I
this.
know.
Any final
We're
words?
gonna have to be having sex soon because the cab's gonna reach our destination. So we don't want that on camera.
No, because that would be bad
Like,
TV.
we do, but we're not gonna put it on camera.
Total psych, you guys. You don't hear a lot of psych anymore, but that's a shame.
Yeah. Psych. It's not a shame.
You really don't hear a lot of psych these days anymore. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, love you.